friends, hello and welcome back. Hope everyone is having a lovely day. So we got the new team building cards out today, the 90 overalls, or yesterday technically now, but the 90 overalls, and we're gonna go over which ones we think are the preferred ones to attack this time. And I tell you what, if you built a lot of the 87 team builders, you are going to likely be very happy with the results here, because I was expecting personally, and we was wrong clearly. I was thinking we use it as a trade of maybe three, probably maybe four, probably three, somewhere around that range, 3 to 4 players to upgrade your team building player to the next overall from an 87 to a 90, and it's actually only gonna cost 287. So I thought that was a really good price there, considering how much it could have potentially cost for 90, and you consider how much you have to put in collectibles wise and everything. I mean, that's pretty fair, really. Plus 3 overall upgrade, you're considering 150k. I mean, really, it's 300k. Really, it is kind of pricey still, but I wasn't too sure what we was going to do. But nonetheless, I like it. I thought that was really fair. Only a couple 87s to upgrade it. Considering you kind of knew the 87s are being traded. The only thing is, the tough thing is if you're like myself, you got 2 87s and you don't want to get rid of either one of them. And that's the problem. I think I can do personally. I can get rid of the Luke Robitaille. I don't know what it is. He just hasn't produced for me. I love the new and Dyke. His face-offs and everything else are impressive. But something about Robitaille, he started out hot and he just hasn't been good since. But nonetheless, let's take a look at a little bit of a deeper dive into these 90 overalls. Who's been working for you guys, by the way? I heard a lot of good reviews about Robitaille. Obviously, the same about Nieuwendyk. Has there been, who was it the other day? Roenick. Is Roenick on the team builder? He was destroying me. Like, dang, I got dropping goals left and right. Okay, so starting off, we have Robin Reger, 91 speed for a defenseman, pretty solid, 6'3", again, pretty solid. The accuracy, 85, shot power, 90, pretty good shot power. His balance is impeccable, and what's really impressive about a lot of these guys is all the freaking abilities they got. They got so many of them, 8 of them if we got all the synergies, zone abilities, superstar abilities, and put them together. And now, obviously, the thing is they have all these, but you can't use all of them. He does have, Rager's got a speed boost. That's huge. See, now I didn't see that. Now the speed boost, when you do unlock the speed boost, I believe it is a plus. Let me see if we can click on it. It's not going to let us. I believe it's a +2, right? So I mean, really, he's got a 93 speed if you unlock that speed boost, and that's really important for your team in general if you can get that speed boost. So I really like that Rager, knowing he's got that speed boost. Going to the Blackhawks player, it is, there isn't one. Why did I think Blackhawks? There's Roenick. Hang on a second. Let me look at this Roenick. No, his shot's kind of mediocre. He was snipping me left and right. I could have just been, it was probably having a bad day, but I mean, there's bad days, and then there's Roenick just going absolutely off on you, though. It's like, I don't know if that was a bad day. Was that a coincidence? Because he was going to town, going to Dallas. Let's take a look at Mike Medina. This is going to be a favorite for a lot of people. 6'3", 212. He's got the speed synergy. He's got 95 speed right now. 91 shot across the board. The face-off sitting at 90s. So really good face-offs. Does he have quick draw? Quick draw. That would be the one thing. It looks like he does it, but it looks like he's got really good face-offs in general. And now let's take a look at the speed. Yeah, the speed would be a +2. So 97 speed you could get with him if you unlock that synergy. You get the sniping forward. Also, plus is the accuracy and the power there. The acceleration boost. I mean, the guy's got everything you could potentially want, and we're not even looking at the backup synergies. He's got a checking boost. He's got a defensive. I mean, there's so many synergies on these cards. And well, every card gets this many synergies, we'll see. But right now, these team building cards are looking very OP with all these synergies. All of a sudden, synergies starting to play their way into this game. A lot of years use team building synergy or team synergies. Now that there's, we're phasing into this different style of synergy. I feel like they lost a little bit of flavor because it's so difficult to get every player the same synergy in that regard. Unless, well, at least synergies everybody likes, right? A lot of people like the speed synergies. You can find a little bit with the shot synergies, but it's difficult. All of a sudden, like that Braden Point, remember he had the speed synergy, kind of looking a little bit more enticing as well. Brendan Shanahan, 93 speed right now. Really good shot. Probably has the best shot of all these players. 93 wrist shot power, or 93 wrist shot accuracy, 92, I'll get it right. 93 wrist shot power, and then 94 to clap bombs. Does he have a speed boost? He does not. Doesn't have anything on the face-offs as a winger, of course. A right-handed shot, always good. And the thing about these guys is they're all big players. 6'3", 93 speed. I mean, good luck knocking that off the puck. Did I mismath things, or is it because these are current NHLers? I know I wrote Florida down. I know good and well wrote Florida down. I thought I wrote Chicago down as well. Are they in the wrong spot? No, maybe could be. We got somebody in Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota. Where's Minnesota? Oh, probably one in the league. So Willie Mitchell as a defenseman, again, pretty solid defenseman. I think with the defenseman, now that I know that the other guy has the speed boost, though, it's like 93 speed on his speed, 93 speed for a defenseman. I think that's the happy medium at this point when you're trying to get defensemen. There's just too many Kel McCarrs, Adam Foxes of the world that have 90. Quinn Hughes, too many guys that have 93 plus speed. So if you're going to invest that kind of coinage into a defenseman, I think that's where the baseline's got to be for a defenseman at this point. You got to get that 93 plus, especially seeing how fast some of these other guys are. Moving on down to the New York Islanders, we have. Take a look here real quickly. Mr. Adrian Coin, 92 speed, 85. I don't know, like that shot. He's a defenseman now, right? Yeah, 80 on that, but they're accurate. I take it back. I like a lot of that shot. 90 slap shot accuracy, 96 slap shot power for a defenseman. That is disgusting. His synergy shooting boost, looks like playmaking boost. He's got the heat seeker advanced power when taking wrist snapshots from distance, so that improves it even better. He's got the shutdown. He's got some of everything here. Adrian Acun is a very, very nice card here. The endurance 95 as well. Going on down to the Flyers player. Now the Flyers player is the one that's the one we haven't taken a peek at yet. I don't believe. Kind of interested to see what we're working with here. It is John Leclerc, 92 speed. 90 shot across the board, 90 a little bit higher in the power. The endurance is mediocre, 93 on the balance. Left-handed shot, one of the few left-handed shot options in this particular round, if I ain't mistaking there. Sniping forward, power forward. So, I mean, it'd be really easy to get the sniping forward synergy unlocked for those looking for that with some of these players. Unstoppable force back at you and off the rush synergies with the close quarters zone ability. So for me, I believe the choice is simple here. Now, of course, I always like to go with best available option. It depends what your team needs as well, what you have invested in certain spots. Of course, if you got hundreds of thousands of coins invested in collectibles and untradables and players in your team, you're going to build around that. You don't want to obviously waste all of that. But for me in general, I always like to play, let's get best possible available, kind of wiggle guys around, especially on the offensive side. As long as you can move guys to a wing or further down in the depth chart, there you're all right. And I think starting off with things, I mean, you have got to get the NHL alumni screen put up, but you have got to get that Dallas Stars Mike Modano. I think that's a must. When you can have a speed synergy, when you're already at 95 speed, when you get the shot he has, when you have the faceoffs he has, he's a complete player. And that is without question. We said it with the Newendijk in him, but I mean, it still could be technically moving further down the line, but yeah, that's an end game card. When you got 97 speed, there's not going to be too many cards that can beat that, and you can feel comfortable unlocking a couple synergies with this man and saying, hey, he's got the shot to be an end game card, he's got the speed to be an end game card, he's got the face-offs to be an end game card. More than happy with that. Moving on to the defensive side, it's getting to be that time of the year we start talking about synergies. I think you're going to take the fastest defenseman with the best synergies here, and that is Robin Rager here. Again, he's got the ability to have, it was him, right, that had the speed boost to synergy. It wasn't him. Who had it that I was missing? It wasn't him? Checking, oh no, it's right there. Speed doesn't get, I thought I seen it. And he's got a decent shot. He's got the power there, the accuracy's mediocre, and I don't think he was. He can't be a sniping forward, what am I thinking? But he's got some decent synergies there, so I do like Rager. 6'3", 222, big bodied. Left-handed shot. That will wrap things up for this video, though. As always, if y'all enjoyed it, I'd appreciate you liking and subscribing. You never have to. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.